What's up everybody, Curtis Hassan here. Welcome back to another video. And I am very happy to be making this video and talking about what happened last night on Monday Night Raw. And yesterday's video I talked about a champion having to relinquish their belt in Samoa Joe. And today we of course are talking about the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It is none other than Big E Langston, whatever you want to call him. The former Mr. Money in the Bank is now the new WWE Champion. And yeah, before I get into it, I just want to say please hit that like button, comment and subscribe. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Big E successfully cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase last night against Bobby Lashley. And yeah, I'm a big Big E fan. I'm gassed that he's WWE champion. I feel like he deserves it. And you know, there's always that thought with WWE where even when he won Money in the Bank, I was like, oh, they're gonna mess this up. They're gonna mess this up. They're gonna mess this up. Because WWE, they kind of have a track record of messing up guaranteed things. And yeah, I've been a big Big E fan since his days in NXT, of course, as Big E Langston. I remember watching him win the NXT title. I believe it was from Seth Rollins. And then, you know, it comes up to the main roster alongside AJ Lee and Dolph Ziggler in a group that I really enjoyed. Won the IC title, then eventually kind of dropped off. Wasn't really doing much, just stuck in the mid-card. Then formed a New Day. And of course, things were just up from there, part of the New Day. Multi-time tag team champions. Of course, Kofi Kingston, as part of the New Day, won the World Heavyweight Champion. And now the second member of the New Day is World Champion. You know, now he's on Raw. Maybe we see the New Day reunite, or non-WWE. They'll have him reunite for a couple of weeks up until the draft, and then as soon as draft comes, see ya, bye, you're split up again. Different brands, but yeah, seeing the Kofi and Woods being able to celebrate with Big E was good. I feel like it added to the moment. You know, if he had just done it on SmackDown without the New Day, it still would have been great, still would have been big, but just having the moment of the three of them in the ring celebrating together and like seeing the pictures and all, I'm just happy for Big E. And I feel like that really added to the moment. So what happened was Bobby Lashley had a match against Randy Orton for the title on Raw. And beforehand, Big E sent out a tweet before Raw even started that tonight I'm going to cash in and become new WWE champion. And you know, once I seen the tweet, I was like, I kind of annoyed that they spoiled it. They were like, I would have liked a surprise cash in. I always feel like Money in the Bank is great with surprise cash ins, but announcing it kind of does fit Big E's character. Big E, you know, he's a big baby face, and it kind of is a face thing to do to announce it beforehand. But once I seen it announced, I was like, oh, they're gonna screw him over here. He's gonna like end up getting screwed out of it somehow. But no, they didn't. They actually capitalized, pulled the trigger on Big E and gave him the belt. And I've been saying for a long time, they needed to give Big E the belt. They needed to give like Cesaro these main event pushes to help elevate him to the next level. And thankfully they did that with Big E. We're still waiting for that Cesaro push, but yeah, I feel like this is the moment where Big E is elevated into that main event level. We all thought it was kind of happening with Kofi, but Kofi kind of dropped back down, starting to tag stuff. But Kofi has still had main event matches. You know, he's feuded with Bobby Lashley for the belt, and I feel like that's where they messed up kind of on a story basis. If they had a simple story, Big E wins Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank, Bobby Lashley dominated Kofi Kingston. You could have went with the story of Big E going for Lashley to kind of get revenge for his friend, but they kind of didn't really do that. Maybe they do go, that's the reason I wanted to come to Raw and go for that belt, was because of that, and it just happened he was defending against Randy at the same time. Maybe that is the direction they do end up going with, but I'm not really sure if that is where they do go. But yeah, they kind of had him announcing beforehand, and as I said, I did get a bit worried. But he did successfully cash in, hit the big ending, of course, after Bobby retained. And Bobby, he's back to his feet. He was kind of taken out a little as well. Then once Biggie came out, he's like, "Oh, my knee, sorry, I can't compete." Biggie slapped him. Lashley then gets angry, goes to attack him. Bell rings, and they kind of go back and forth a bit. Big ending. 1, 2, 3. New WWE champion Big E, and yeah. But again, as I said, I kind of do wish it was a surprise. It would have been a big moment. You kind of were expecting it. He came out at the start just saying it was going to happen as well. So you were expecting to cash in. And as I said, I did kind of get a bit worried they would mess it up, but they didn't. And again, as I mentioned earlier, we know the real reason they announced it was to get the ratings. I'm not sure if they did pop a rating because of it, but yeah, it was a nice moment. And as I said, announced it before, and it does kind of fit Big E and fit Big E's characters. So as much as I love the surprise of when are they going to cash in, announcing it beforehand, it makes sense for Big E. And yeah, I'm just happy he is WWE champion. And that just leaves one more. Austin Creed, Mr. Xavier Woods. Consequence his Creed. It's now your time. Big E is the current WWE champion. Kofi held it. Now it's Creed's time, or Woods' time. And yeah, very interested to see what happens next with Big E. Do they go Big E and Lashley then at Extreme Rules? Do they then go Big E Goldberg in the future and get the big man slapping me, as Big E said on the New Day podcast? One step closer to that match, which I believe Big E said was a dream match of his. Yeah, lots of possibilities. Very happy for Big E. Very excited to see where to go with this. Very happy again, as I said. I keep saying for Big E, he deserves this. Been a big fan of him for a long time, and I am just happy they finally seem like they're elevating him to that main event level. Big E is a star. He's got the charisma. He's got the ability on the mic. He's got the talent in the ring. He has everything. The crowd love him. I love him. So yeah, it's about time that we capitalize on this and push them to that main event level. And hopefully they can they continue to book him at main event level. Hopefully it's not the booking to give him a short reign and then back down to the main card. Hopefully this actually does establish E as a main eventer for years to come. And yeah, that is it for this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Big E becoming the new WWE champion. And I will see you in the next one.